It can't be done. Oh! Oh! What the man, bro? God damn, bro. Woo! Your hand got caught in that bitch. This rub rail is meant to be if you have an accident, tear this whole rub rail off. They could cut their rub rail off and put another one on here. These fit in slots in a modular way.
40-something thousand pound Genie. They don't have no ramps, but they got a truck. They got their own ramps. I'm gonna get them to unload it to this truck, and I'm gonna back up. We're gonna go tail to tail, and we're gonna offload it on my truck. And if we can't get that, I'm gonna get a truck order non-use and find me something else to take, because this shit is heavy. This heavy, man. This heavy. Sound like 43,000 pound boom lift. You see that little dude? See that big frame, that little dude? Well, that's a no-go. That's a no-go. Too heavy for they ramp. Need a RG.
NYC, you moved in. Shit, move. Get out of NYC. Some of they hate New York City. It ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all move. I'll come get me one of these, put me an optic on it, give me a little under the little whatever holster for that 9, plenty of that 5.56. Like I said, now a little optical, and may the Lord have mercy on their soul if anything go wrong. But we sure ain't can't do nothing to nobody, but we gonna defend that house. We gonna defend that fucking house, boy. And y'all have a great day. Operators from big companies and everything, they getting trained to do this shit really incorrectly, and this is a way to hurt yourself, guys. Okay, check this out. That's a steak pocket, that's a chain spool, that's a steak pocket, that's a chain spool. This shit is used for chains and chain spooling. This shit is meant for steak pockets and pipe steaks. Steak pocket. I'm gonna show you what this is. This ain't shit, y'all. This ain't shit. Even if your trailer is fully welded, this ain't shit. That ain't shit. But particularly on a written hour, this rub rail is meant to be if you have an accident, tear this whole rub rail off. They could cut their rub rail off and put another one on here. These fit in slots in a modular way on the side of the trailer. If you look right there, those pieces join. They're not welded. Those pieces join. Listen to me good. They're joined, but they're not welded. That's welded. That's welded. That's fitting inside of a slot. So what happens when you hook to something that's not firmly welded and it's just inside of a slot? Let me show you what happens. Same thing that happens when you put your load leveler with too much weight on it and the shifts forward. They rip that shit. It in a slot. See that slot right there? It fits in a slot. It used to look like that. But when you hook onto it like that, or you use load levelers, it will bend and the forces will break it. So what happens to whatever's hooked onto it? That hook probably is gonna come off, and whatever you're pulling is probably gonna come off the trailer. We don't brace against that. See how we braced against that chain spool and it's pulling back that way? You see how it's pulling back that way and it's braced against that? That's fully boxed and welded. That's fully boxed and welded. Even if we were pulling the opposite direction, we would just brace on that side. We do not brace against these. These bend. They are actually meant to bend in a certain way, but they bend. So we're not gonna use that. We're gonna stop that shit before people start doing that shit. Stop wrapping your chain around the steak pocket, because when you put the clamping pressure on it, it squeezes it closed. Now you can't get your 2x4 steak in there no more. Now it don't work. It don't work. You see what I'm saying? You really fuck your trailer up. Okay, back to the 10,000 pound core. All right, proof positive, 10,900 pounds. We got the half-inch Mr. T chain rated at 11,000 pounds in conjunction with the binder that's rated at 9,200. So we can't count it as 11. We count it as 92. And once again, we have the 4,700 pound chain with the 9,200 pound binder. We cannot count it as 92. We count it as 4,700. Then on top of that, we have our 5,400 pound strap in the middle to supplement the two chains. Now,
We'll get the truck first, see what we got on here.
I just want to make sure I put most of all the weight of this truck over these two tires. And most of the weight of this truck consists of the engine and the frame. This is heavy, but not as heavy as the motor and the transmission. So most of the weight that way, which gives me my weight over here. And we going to the scale to verify this shit. But at the same time, trust me, I know exactly what I'm doing. I promise you. Oh, as long as I ain't lying about the weight of this stuff too bad, I know it's a little heavier than they said it is. I should be fine. But we gonna see. I'm gonna go lock it down and we gonna get out of here. It don't get no better than that.
I'm gonna go around on the other side.
Oh, yeah, that's what's first. Make sure I got somewhere to tie off. Yep. With nothing in the way.
So if it doesn't have to be hanging over a certain amount.
Huh?
It doesn't have to be hanging over.
Yeah, that's perfectly legal.
Okay.
I get 4 feet.
Okay.
That's perfectly legal.
That's what's up.
Hey, that's the real shit right there, yo.
now your job is to make your shit be on cruise control with your relationship, Cause these are gonna change, the race gonna change, all this shit gonna change. You gotta make all your shit stay the same. Yeah. I ain't no. I need to get in there. Yeah, that's why I get these old trucks, cause it's impossible to do it. They can't it can't be done. Oh! Oh! What the fuck? Man, bro, god damn, bro. Woo! Your hand got caught in that bitch. Wow. Oh shit. Wait, you was jacking up on that ledge and it come out. Son of a bitch. Oh man, I'm talking about gloves still in there. God damn.
That's what pulling a mountain with that Caterpillar 79,000 and a little change. You know, like 70, about 72, 73, about 15 PSI boost. She got them horses. What about them horses? Horses. Yeah.
Like, it was somebody from Home Depot. We at Home Depot. Somebody from Home Depot was on the forklift parking and went on about their business. Like, he don't care. It's time on everything, though. That's getting it done.